probably want to do is have the loudspeakers properly oriented. If the speakers are directing sound out of the courtyard, then that's going to be a problem. If maybe the speakers are elevated slightly and pointing down into the courtyard, then that'll be useful, because now the sound is mostly going into the courtyard area and has to bounce around in the courtyard before it gets out to the community. Now, the second thing you want to do is when the sound is being pointed in the courtyard is keep it from bouncing out. People are actually pretty good sound absorbers. Our clothes will absorb some sound. Hair will absorb some sound. There's studies that show how much sound is absorbed, and people will notice if they're in an empty church, it sounds a lot different than when they're in a full church. So people are good sound absorbers, but you could also add sound absorbers around the perimeter of a courtyard. These are panels that can be put in that are all weather, that'll basically try and keep the sound from bouncing off of the walls and floor and then reaching out into the neighborhood area. So those are a couple things you can do. Obviously, controlling the level of the sound is also important. And the low frequency sound is a bigger problem, because that's going to be able to penetrate the residences more. So, adjusting the balance of the sound so you have less low frequency is especially important in a courtyard situation.